So let's do that other stuff, but let's have fun doing it. And what we're going to do as facilitators is we'll give you a task to do. It might be kind of crazy, like pick people up and pass them through tires or build a bridge between two platforms. We're going to try to make it some crazy stuff to do. But then the idea is, how did we work as a team? How did we communicate?
Our tagline is transforming people, transforming teams, transforming organizations.
But I'd say at its basic level, I feel the mission is just helping people to learn who they are. And we do that here at the Hoffman Challenge Course. We do it on site, in classrooms and on campus and other places. But just providing challenges and insights so that people are learning about themselves.
We do that with experiential education, which is really the tool to help people learn about themselves and learn about each other. So we put people in situations they maybe have never been in before that don't seem to matter or doesn't seem to apply. It could be being on a ropes course or climbing. It could be figuring out how to get from one side of a board to another. And then we take the lessons that we draw the lessons out that they learned during that experience and then apply that back to their regular place of being, whether that's in a classroom or in a fraternity or sorority house or in a work setting.
If it's a success, then it should lead to long-term change, or to at least the potential for long-term change.
Get set, go!
We meet the group, and some of the first things we do, we may do an icebreaker just to help people feel comfortable. And we talk about what the goals are for that particular program. So setting the tone at the beginning is very, very important.
We have the high challenge course where you put on a helmet, a harness, and it could be a more individual task, but there's a supportive group on the ground helping the participant really reach the goals that they wanted to reach.
Other aspects of a challenge course are low elements, which are also probably a little bit more group-oriented or team-oriented. That emphasizes the physical stuff, and some aspects of a challenge course are physical, but some aspects of it are very, very intellectual too, and group dynamics. So our hope is that by giving these problem-solving activities to people, they're identifying in their small group leadership qualities.
The experience they go through provides both new insights and new ways of living.
The way the work that we do transfers is pretty much up to each individual, but we really try to make that connection so that they see if something was new about themselves during the time they were with us, that there's a connection to why that was new and what made something shift for them. Or it could also be an affirmation. Oh, I am a good leader. I do have good ideas. I do have a place and a solid place within this group.
Now we also have programs where we may have staff groups where individuals are from different departments, and there it becomes more of an individual insight. How does it transfer back to the world for that individual? What did I learn about myself? What did I learn about teamwork and leadership? That person might be a supervisor in a program, and now they have had an opportunity to see teamwork up at the ropes course.
It's allowing people to connect with each other, allowing people to be in a safe place to discover more about themselves, more about each other, and the tool of the challenge course and the tool of experiential education is helping them do that with joy, with laughter.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How was it? It was fun.
Sometimes we'll work with groups and give them a challenge that they can't overcome. And so they might perceive that as a form of failure, and it might be, but not wanting people to think when they come out here they've reached the top. They are the best they can be, wanting them to realize this is just a foundation for the rest of your life and the rest of the time you're with this organization. And so I think we provide challenging opportunities for people that encourage them to realize successes and failures.
The debriefing process is key to that transfer back to the real world, and we try to use the experiential learning cycle in our programs.
Give me an example of real life where you might have a plan where you might have to change it a little bit, be flexible.
You're working on a project and you think you know how it's going to work, so you get it started and then you realize your general plan isn't going to work at all because of some little detail. You have to redraw the plan.
It's pulling back the layers, and a lot of times the activities that we do are incredibly simple. It's like, let's build a bridge from point A to point B. And the fact that it's simple and it's not a very complicated task allows us to spend more time focusing on how did we build the bridge from point A to point B. How was our communication? Could we be more effective?
The qualities of that the staff we have out of the Hoffman Challenge course are that they're just so motivated, really fun, interesting people. So when a group comes, I think they feel like, oh wow, it's going to be fun to be with this person for however long we're there.
They're never feeding information to you. They might provide information that'll be useful in gaining insight, but instead they're supporting the group in learning.
It works because of their passion and their commitment to want to make these things successful.
Some of the elements are just grand in height and also in kind of the creativity that they inspire. It's a pretty amazing course as far as other courses that I've seen around the country.
A lot of times groups don't want to leave the challenge course when they finish a program. It's like, this is worth so much to me that I'm here with a group of people that I know that are being authentic. You know, I really like this atmosphere.
The enormity of choices that we have as facilitators to work on so many different elements, different low elements, different high elements, really gives us a way to reach the goals that our customers come with.
This earth I'm living, I'm tired of feeling like this.